very hard on Shanahan. You guys know I am. I'm always like, he's good, but he's a good coordinator, but. And I'm not going to sit here today and say, well, I have no more questions about Kyle Shanahan. I mean, sure, he blew the Super Bowl twice, but he beat the Giants in September, so it's it. No, but that being said, today I think might have been the best coaching performance I've ever seen from him. And it might have been the best coaching performance I've ever covered, in the sense that I wasn't there. Now, maybe I'm forgetting some games from the Harbaugh era where they just destroyed people with their coaching, but on the road, first of all, on the road, that's tough. Second of all, the psychological element, getting your guys up to play hard on that surface that just tore 2 ACLs, that's tough. I mean, Joe Judge couldn't even get the home team to play hard on that surf. Shanahan got the Niners to play hard on it, and they were freaked. So that was the number one thing he needed to do, the psychological thing, and he handled it. And I've always been like, okay, Shanahan, he's a good coordinator, but what kind of leader is he? You know, man, like what kind of head coach is he? Well, he was a hell of a head coach this week. So let's put that aside. That was the number one thing he needed to do. He did it. I'll get to Kinlaw. Then how about the game plan? I mean, he couldn't scheme up any type of run game. I understand that. You don't have Mostert and you don't have Richburg, and Brunskill's terrible and McGlinchey's having a tough time. And there's these huge D linemen on the Giants. Leonard Williams in particular is just great. So what do you do? I mean, the plan was to win the time of possession, hold the ball twice as long as the Giants, keep your defense fresh. And they did that without a running game. They did it with quick passes. They had long, long drives. I mean, the Niners never played like that. Shanahan even said it. Like, he gets bored. He's like, I hate long drives. I don't like calling that many plays. He did it today. Had to do it. The offense is a little bit different with Nick Mullins. He's methodical. He makes the right choices. Shanahan coached to Nick Mullins' strengths the entire game. Nick Mullins was getting hurt. The protection wasn't so good early on. That got cleaned up. I mean, really, what did Shanahan do poorly? I wouldn't put the run game on him. When you take Raheem Mostert out and go against those guys, you're going to struggle. No Kittle. They weren't going to run the ball well, but they still ran the ball 30 times. They still found a way to control the clock. They still won by, 29 points without – they had $46 million on the bench, on IR. $46 million of salary cap space on IR. Still won by 29. If I were covering the Giants, I would fire Joe Judge and print today. I don't care. 3 games, don't care. To me, what Kyle Shanahan did, I used to use this phrase a lot last year. He put Joe Judge out of business, exposed that loser, showed him for what he is. If you're the Giants owner, you saw that game at home against a B team. No offense to the Niners backups, but that's a B team. And get eviscerated like that? No. That's not good. That ain't part of brick by brick. Shanahan talked about doing it right and brick by brick. Shanahan lost a lot of close games his first year. He didn't do that. 36-9 at home to a team full of backups? No. Shanahan showed something his first year. Joe Judge, what he showed is that, am I going on a rant about the Giants? I'm sorry. He showed he's another one of these Belichick disciples who's going to fail. They never work. Okay. So Shanahan, really impressive. I love when Shanahan coaches his best, embarrasses the other coach. Sometimes Shanahan, it just doesn't seem into it. Week 1 against the Cardinals, late last season against the Falcons, it's like, what was that? Today, it's like, oh, you are not going to lose this game, are you? You don't care about any excuses. And another thing about Shanahan, while I'm not surprised that he came out so focused today, he knows that the perception is that he cannot win as a head coach without Jimmy Garoppolo. You guys know the splits. Was he like 20 and 6 with Garoppolo and 4 and 20 without? Well, we're seeing that Kyle's a real. I mean, he can win without Jimmy. I tried to say it. There was no evidence of it last year, but he's not asking Jimmy or any quarterback to do anything physically taxing on the field. Nick can do this. Again, Shanahan after the game said he can make every throw we ask him to. He almost said he can make every throw in the game. And then he stopped himself and said he can make every throw we need him to do, and he never hesitates. I think Shanahan likes Nick Mullins, guys. I think he likes Nick Mullins, and I do too.